There are lots of straw man theories or definitions of character out there. I'll tell you a quick anecdote which is fun. 4 or 5 years ago, I had a call from a journalist from Canada, from Toronto, who said, I'm doing a story about character education, Dr. Berkowitz, and I found you as an expert, and I wanted to ask you some questions about it. And he said, frankly, we're a little nervous about what this American export is that's coming across the border into Canada here, because it's becoming more common here, and could you define it for me? Well, I've been in the field long enough. I knew exactly what he was thinking. So what I said to him literally was, sure I can. I said, character is a right-wing religious American conspiracy to brainwash Canadian children. And his reaction was, really? And I said, no, but it's what you were thinking, wasn't it? And he sheepishly said, well, yeah. I said, okay, now let me tell you what it really is. And as far as I'm concerned, character is the complex set of psychological characteristics that make you want to, motive, and able to, capacity, to do the right thing, to be a moral agent. So all the aspects of one's psychological makeup that lead you to be more likely to value the good and to do the good. And it's a lot of different things. It's conscience and empathy and moral reasoning and altruism and on and on and on. So there's a lot of these different things, and they are psychological concepts. And then we have to say to ourselves, what can we do wherever we have leverage to try to increase the likelihood that children will develop those psychological characteristics that lead them to value the good and do the good.
I think you or we as a community should not be rushing in to devising new programs of character education until these clarifications of concepts and reflective unpacking of assumptions has been done. I think it's a real danger that one can move into what seems to be more of the same, and really we need more of a knight's move, if you see what I mean, like in chess, of thinking about character that takes us out of a nostalgia for the 1950s, which we assume was there, which actually wasn't. I can remember them. But actually we need to think in a 21st century way, because what we really must do is think where young people are coming from, and not just where we'd like to get them to go to.
Well, I'm interested in promoting the use of everything that we can know about character in schools. One of the trends that has disturbed me in the last decade or so has been the narrowing of the focus of education to basic cognitive skills, with the feeling that that's what makes young people employable. And a lot of time for instruction that has anything to do with character or civics has been squeezed out. And so I see this center as being a great opportunity to reestablish the interest of teachers and educators and policymakers everywhere, because it's not confined to the UK, and this is going to be a very visible center. And our work at Stanford is closely aligned with the work that the center is doing, and these efforts always gain strength when people join together and add knowledge and skill and expertise to each other's repertoire, as well as confirm how important this is, because you really begin to almost create a movement.